Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you can hear us right because we had some audio issues as you could hear at the beginning of the show. But I hope everything is alright now. I'm Pieter, of course, and sitting next to me on that side is a new guy.
Hi everyone.
I'd like to introduce him to you guys. This is Michiel. I don't know, is there like an easy English version? Would it be Michael?
Michael comes closest,
Mike?
I think. Mike, yeah.
Mike.
Good work, Mike, yeah.
We've got a Mike on the show, guys. So you guys can maybe feel free and call him Mike if you want.
Whatever you like best.
Yeah, exactly. So he just joined the MSI crew as well. This is the first stream. Be gentle. No, he's just joined our crew as well, so he's going to be doing some more live streams in the future as well. So, yeah, welcome, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, let's have some fun today as well. So today,
Should be doable.
yeah, I hope so. So do you wanna introduce yourself just a little bit, maybe very short?
As Pieter already said, my name is Michiel in Dutch, but just use Mike, Michael, whatever you like best. I'm new at MSI Product Marketing, 26 years old. I'm really a hardware guy, but also do some gaming sometimes. So, yeah.
You're already getting some response in the chat. By the way, Michiel, Mike, is also watching the chat for you guys, so he'll be picking up the chat. I'll be doing hopefully not messing up the director stuff to change the slides and show you guys, what you need to know about the game.
Oh, we already have a Dutch guy on YouTube. He should be able to pronounce my name properly.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So anyway, Michiel is also from the Netherlands, as you might be able to tell, because we are based in the Netherlands, the office that we're streaming from. But yeah, most of the Dutch people, I would say, are pretty fluent in English, right? Your English is pretty good,
okay.
right?
Most of the time you can hear it.
Yeah,
that they're from the Netherlands, but I think we're quite understandable for most.
I think some of our streamers, you can hear it more than others.
Yeah. It's a bit on how you fake the accent.
The guys, yeah, but I think the regular people, who watch the stream might know, who's got a more Dutch accent, who hasn't got, who's got a more natural English accent. We've got some people watching, by the way. Hello, here outside the door as well, into the studio. Anyway, so yeah, welcome, dude.
Thank you.
So today, what are we playing? I'll leave it up to you. I'll hand the mic to Mike.
Thank you. Today we're playing The Crew, the newest version, The Crew 2. It's the first Crew came out in 2014, and that was just about car racing. Now we're playing the newer version, and it has all kinds of different vehicles from.
It's not just cars anymore, right?
No, you have from all kinds of different cars, from street cars to rally cars, Formula 1, but also airplanes, boats, dirt bikes, pretty much everything. So that will be very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we've been playing just a little bit, right? Just so you guys know, we haven't finished the game, to be honest. Also to give you a little bit of an insight, of course, we do streaming once a week, every Wednesday. So it's a weekly Wednesday live stream. If you guys like this kind of stream, every week we try to cover a different topic. This week we've got a game that we're going to cover. We're going to also show you the hardware specs that's recommended and what kind of graphics card, for example, you need per resolution. We're also going to show you some gameplay, of course, and some goofiness. But moreover, during the week we also have regular jobs. Unfortunately, we would love to be doing this all day. But so yeah, we've only been playing this game just a little bit to get a feel for it. Watching some videos about it to get some information. So we won't be able to, we haven't unlocked everything yet. So, we're just a little bit along in the game. And from that point, basically, we're going to be showing you some stuff. Let's maybe start with the system that we're playing on today. Or in this case, Michiel is playing on.
Yeah, I'm playing on the Aegis 3 system today. It's the older version. It's based on Kaby Lake i7, Core i7 7700. The non-K version, so it's not overclockable. The newest version is even faster than this one because it's based on the 8th generation.
What's the biggest difference between those two? Do you know?
More cores.
More cores.
More cores. For the i7, it goes from 4 to 6 cores.
There you go.
And you even get 12 threads with it. So
hyper-threading.
Yeah.
Gotta have it.
It's quite a lot faster in that sense.
Yeah.
The system of today, further on, it has a GTX 1070 graphics card, so it should be fairly good because we're using a full HD resolution.
Yeah, we're streaming on Full HD, of course, for you guys who don't know. At least on Facebook, it's still 720p. So if you're watching on Facebook, please check out our YouTube channel as well. So if you search for MSI Gaming on YouTube, because there you get 1080p, so full HD resolution, and on Facebook it's only 30 FPS, so it's going to be a little bit slow, like console levels of smoothness. But if you want 60 FPS, that's what you get on YouTube or on Twitch. So the easiest way I think is to look us up on YouTube, and
more
there
crisp,
you get
more fluent.
Exactly, you get way better graphics, and Anyway. So 1070 you need, so we're streaming on 1080p, so that's also why we're gaming on monitors that can do 1440p resolution, or I don't want to say 2K because that's wrong.
They already found a new name for me.
Did they?
I'm Mr. Hardware from now on.
You're Mr. Hardware. I think that'll.
That's okay.
Fair.
That'll do.
Fair.
That'll do.
Fair. Anyway, so Mr. Hardware, but we are both playing on 1440p monitors, 144 hertz. But because of the streaming thing, we can only stream in 1080p, so it doesn't make sense to then play on 1440p because you guys can't see it anyway. So keep that in mind. The performance you'll be seeing today is based on Full HD. We have put, I think, everything on Ultra, but you can show that later on in the game, maybe. Other than that, you can maybe continue. Well, it's got 16 gigs of DDR4.
We can take a look at the options. Yeah, we have 16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, which is plenty for this game.
And 256 gigs of M.2 SSD, where we also installed the game, so we have faster loading times.
Which is blazing fast.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than the older SSDs.
The only thing I've noticed is that this game is, I think, the online thing, the connecting to the cloud, like your profile. So usually, if you have a waiting time, it's based on the server basically having to check your character process and progress, I mean. So that's sometimes you've got some waiting time in the game, but I can assure you it's not because of the hardware.
Loading maps and stuff it's really fast.
Yeah.
Also in all different kinds of games, if you have big maps, you really benefit already from a regular SSD, but an M.2 SSD will make it even better.
Yeah.
It's PCI Express based, so it's really fast.
Yeah, it doesn't really get much faster than that, right?
Not at this point. No. So, we'll take a look at the settings we're playing on. This is what it's set to now. It's the full HD resolution, as we just said. There is one downside in this game.
Yeah, a little bit of a caveat. We are a fan of high FPS, and we've got 144 hertz monitors, so we kind of want to.
We want smooth gameplay. We want a lot of FPS.
Yes.
And the 1070 with this game can do a lot more than 60 FPS, but unfortunately there is a frame cap in the game.
Yeah.
So we have to play on 60 FPS. But the good thing is that because you also see 60 FPS, you have the same experience that we have.
Yeah.
If you watch through YouTube. It's not the same on Facebook, obviously. For the rest of the settings, we've put everything on maximum. We're playing on pretty much everything is maxed out. The only thing I switched off is motion blur, because otherwise I get motion sick probably.
This guy has got the same thing as me. I just hate motion blur.
Yeah.
It's just something about it that I can't stand. I want to keep things
like you're
crisp.
Playing on a slow monitor. Like with
it's
slow
like
response
ghosting.
time.
It's like it gives ghosting. It renders in ghosting, and you don't want that. Or at least I don't like that. I like things to be sharp and crisp all the time.
So that's the only thing we switched off. Yeah. And further on, everything is maxed out.
All the things that are on high on your screen, they can't go higher, just to check, because the high
goes to off
or all right, okay,
or low.
Just to show you guys, we're not all the things are at the highest possible
all maxed
setting.
Out. The reason that you see custom here is because of the motion blur thing.
Right, fair enough.
And for now, I turned VSync on because it eliminates screen tearing. It gives you a little bit of delay.
Yeah, but that's for you guys.
Yeah.
So on your screen, that means that you shouldn't have any kind of tearing.
It looks better on the stream, indeed.
Yeah. All right, so the rest of the hardware, like I said, we were playing on 144 hertz monitors. So those are the MPG 27CQ, actually. So it's actually not the one that's mentioned in there. It's a CQ. The Q stands for, what is it?
Quad HD.
Quad HD. So quad, 4 times the resolution of HD, basically. For our peripherals, we have a little bit of a mix. I mean, we've got some keyboards, mouse, and headsets. Of course, our headsets that we're using, Mike is using the GH60. Also because of the sound settings, if you've seen any of our latest streams, that's what we need to do. I'm using the GH70, so it's got the surround sound and the Mystic light in there as well. I don't know if you guys can catch this a little bit. But,
fancy LEDs.
The fancy LEDs, the shiny shinies. So that's really nice. But otherwise, you can see that these headsets are quite similar. So his is basically the same. It's also the same audio drivers that are in there. But it doesn't have the LEDs, and it doesn't
equally
have...
comfortable.
Yeah, very much. But for the rest, they're pretty much similar. The other hardware that we're using is, of course, you've got a mouse. Of course, this is actually a GM10. We've also got a GM40 somewhere.
But why would you show a mouse for a racing and flying game?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm using this one today. It's the
I'll
Force
be using this one.
GC30. I'm using the wireless version.
And
Pieter's got the GC20, and that one is wired.
Yeah, but otherwise also really similar. Really comfortable, I have to say. It also provides, force feedback basically. So force feedback, I don't know if you call it that, but it's rumbling, on the road. So when you're basically going somewhere, it'll rumble. If you guys hear that through the mic, by the way, let us know, because that means that
we should stop resting.
Yeah, either one of us
or
both of us are resting our hands on the table. So you can probably pick that up on the mic. So let us know if you get any of that. Other than that, because we don't have that much space on the desk here, we're running a GK70. Showing you guys this one before, also with a really nice mechanical keyboard, but it's TKL. So you guys might be wondering, what the hell's going on here? Why is there no numpad on this side? That's why it's called TKL, or 10 keyless. It doesn't have the 10 key. So that's why, especially for if you don't use it a lot, or if you just don't have that much space on your desk, this is really an ideal solution, because it doesn't take up as much space.
It's also very handy in shooter games. You get more space for the mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're using a bigger mouse pad.
Yeah, and it's still got the Cherry MX mechanical keys, or switches I should say, and of course the nice LED effects in here as well. So at the moment I think it's just set to one color, but see if we can just quickly switch through to a different mode. There we go, got a nice rainbow effect going. Ooh, different side, there we go. You can look right through it when it turns green, because of course we've got the chroma key running in the background. But yeah, it's a really nice keyboard, really comfortable as well. It's not too loud, because it's I think this is a red version. So the blue one is the one that's really clicky, if you guys don't know about it. If you really want to annoy the people that you're living with, blue is the way to go.
Definitely. It's very satisfying to type on as well.
It is, though. It is, definitely. It's something about it that's also feels
But in
really
general,
crisp.
mechanical keyboards are so much more satisfying to type on.
Exactly. So, yeah, for the moment, again, the game, especially racing games and other sports games especially, are very good with the controller. So we're going to be playing with these as well. Or especially with these, I should say. So we can maybe go to, if you're interested in this game, it just came out, I believe, a few days ago, or last week maybe.
I think 2 weeks ago or something.
It could be.
Yeah.
It says June 2008. I don't think that's 100%
Yeah,
correct.
End of June, I think.
End of June?
Yeah,
Alright.
I think a little over 2 weeks.
Fair enough. Anyway, it's a really recent game, and here are the specs. Again, you can take it away if you want.
Yeah, the minimum specs is Core i5 processor. You can use quite an old processor if you're going for low settings.
Yeah.
You can get quite an old one. This is Sandy Bridge. It's 2011 approximately.
2011.
Or an equivalent AMD, so
yeah.
FX 6100 or up.
So even if you have an old PC, as long as you're okay with lowering the settings a bit, it should be okay, should be doable. To be honest though, we always go for the optimum smooth gaming experience, so that means that we're pretty much looking at the recommended specs and up. Because we want you guys to also have the best gaming experience you can have, and not run into
the minimum
any
is
issues.
the bare minimum, and it's not very comfortable to play with.
Exactly. So we don't really recommend that.
No, we'll definitely play on higher if you have the possibility. So for the minimum, in terms of graphics cards, you need an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 or an AMD Radeon HD 7870 or higher with 2 gigs of
So that's
of
like
RAM.
a 2012-ish graphics card there. So that's also quite old.
So you can run it on quite an old PC,
Yeah.
but it doesn't give you perfect gameplay.
That doesn't mean that you should.
That's actually the 21st of June. The game
Was it?
came
Oh,
out.
there you go. There you go. Right. Thanks for that, chat. I
Thank you.
believe that will be in.
Crazy Fernie.
There you go. There you go. Thanks. All right, so but yeah, for the recommended specs now, a little bit more serious. So that's an i5 4690K, a 2014 model. That one you can overclock the hell out of. I've got one of them at home as well, so that's still really good for games. Or the Ryzen 5. I mean, these we got from the developer, of course. We took from the developer these recommended specs, so I can kind of understand that they take the Ryzen 5, even though it's a 2017 model. You could probably run it on maybe an older model, but the Ryzen 5 is, it's just a level above, a step beyond, way beyond what they had before. So really good choice there.
A lot better gaming performance than previous generations.
Oh yeah. And in terms of graphics cards, I mean, then you're looking at 1060 6 gig or an RX 470 8 gig ish. So that's 2016, and still about 8 gigs of RAM. So that doesn't change much. I don't think the storage changed much either. But anyway, that's not what we recommend, because again, we want to really recommend you guys a good experience. And also, this doesn't mention what kind of resolution are you running. I mean, at the moment we're running a 1080p resolution. But if you have a higher resolution monitor at home, like a WQHD, that's 1440p, or maybe even 4K, what then? Because a 1060 won't cut it, let's be honest. At those resolutions, at least. So, we've gotten a little bit of an overview. So, these are the graphics cards we recommend for those resolutions. So, Mike, you can take it away if you want.
Yeah, for Full HD, we would say at least indeed 1060. Or the newer generation AMD is the RX 570.
Yeah.
The Gaming X and the Armor coolers, they're way more silent than the reference coolers.
Yeah.
And they're also clocked higher, so you get better gaming performance with it.
Exactly.
Then for 1440p, which is already a lot more pixels, so you need a lot more powerful graphics card for it.
It's 4 times, right? That's why they call it quad HD.
Yeah, it's quad HD, but not quad full HD. Actually, Ultra HD, that's 4 times full HD.
Right. Okay.
So this is a little bit in between.
Mm-hmm. Is that also why people sometimes mistakenly call it 2K resolution?
Probably.
Because it's
2K
around
is actually closer to full HD. It's like 2.5K.
Yeah.
2560 times 1440.
Anyway.
So you can do that with a 1070 or an RX 580 with 8 gigs of RAM. Because for higher resolutions, the memory on your graphics card is very important. So you really need more for that.
And also you want to have, I don't know if this game has like different levels of textures, but we've also seen that a lot of times in some games where when you put the texture bar higher, so the higher setting basically, which textures look much nicer, much more detailed, they'll take a lot more space, especially video memory. So that's where the video memory really comes in, and you really needed to have those better textures as well to use them basically.
And then Ultra HD.
It's really only one way to go, right?
Yeah, not much choice there. No. The only thing you can run this game in full glory on Ultra HD resolution, you really need the GeForce GTX 1080 Ti.
It is the ultimate card of this generation, I would say, for gaming at least,
And the Gaming X Trio, it's a very big, it's huge. You got you got 3 of the big fans on it to keep it all cool.
Yeah,
and I mean, still silent.
It does stay really cool, and because it's so big and it has a big heatsink and 3 fans, the fans themselves don't have to spin that fast to keep the card very cool. So that indeed means that your card remains very silent, and also it just looks really badass. I mean, it looks really cool, right? Let's be honest. So yeah, if you have the money for it, and if you're running a 4K monitor, you probably, you're spending a lot of money on games and your setup anyway. So then, really, a GTX 1080 Ti Gaming X Trio is the best choice that you can have. Trust me, it will give you the best gaming experience you can have at the moment. All right, so that's a lot of hardware information right there. So what do you say we just go and have some fun in the game?
They already found another name for me.
Really?
The new guy. Now I got Michiel, Mr. Hardware, and the new guy. I'm fine with any of them.
Maybe we need to stretch those along and put them all together.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We got a question.
Yes.
Should I buy 2 GTX 1070 Ti's? It's a bit.
I don't hear an or.
Yeah.
And there should be an or in there.
Definitely. Personally, I would recommend, especially if you want to play on the higher resolutions, just go for the higher tier card.
Yeah, like one single powerful card is always better than an SLI or Crossfire setup, because the performance doesn't really scale. 1 + 1 is 2. So with one card, you always know what you get, and you don't have any kind of possible problems with SLI configurations or driver support or whatever. So SLI depends on, some games don't even support SLI, so you won't have
Especially
any
nowadays,
benefit.
there are quite a lot of games
Yeah,
that
So
don't support it anymore.
So I 100% agree with Mike here, is that one powerful graphics card is always better. And to be honest, for the price of two 1070 Ti's, I think you're already
We're getting
at
close.
least close, or
Yeah.
you should be able to buy a 1080 Ti. And really, trust us, that's going to give you a way better experience.
There's another benefit as well, because even if you're using two cards, you don't double the memory on the cards.
Yeah, also.
So
That's
for
true.
example, if you're using the 1080 Ti, you got 11 gigs of RAM.
Yes.
You will not get that with an SLI.
No, because it only takes the memory of one card, so you're stuck
Yeah.
with 8. With 8 is still, for most games, it's still
It's still a lot, but especially
enough,
if you're
but-
going Ultra HD, the really
Yeah.
high resolutions,
Yeah.
then you want to have as much as possible.
yeah, that's true.
So you will really benefit from 1080 Ti there.
Good point. Good point. So yeah, I mean, the best advice we can give is, if you at all have the possibility, go for a 1080 Ti instead. It will give you much better experience.
Let's
All right.
get playing.
Let's go. Let's roll. All right. Let's see if we can find each other in game at all.
I think you're somewhere around here.
Let's see.
You should be.
Let's see. Maybe we can need to find each other on the map. I mean, we've been playing around with this game for a little bit, and actually it was, at least at the start, it was surprisingly challenging to figure it all out. Like where's the other guy? Where do I need to go?
Find each other and stuff.
Yeah. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty okay, as you'll see once we find each other. Alright, let's see, because it's a huge map, right? I mean,
Where are
you just look at the map and just
I'm in Malibu,
scroll
actually.
out if you want. You're in Malibu. I always wanted to go there. Where is Malibu?
LA.
There we go. Okay, so
I
I'll
haven't
see.
found you. Where are you?
I'm in, what was it? Florida? No, Miami, I think.
You're all the way in Miami.
Yeah,
Okay, shall I head to Miami? Ah, there you are.
maybe. Alright, yeah, sure.
Travel 2.
Alright, so I'm in a really questionably green Audi. I don't know where you are.
I should be. I just saw you driving, but now you're gone. There you are.
I was gonna say, there
There's
should be
your
an error somewhere.
Questionably
There
green
we go.
Audi.
Yes, my questionably green Audi. There we go. Oh, and here's a suitably green tree to go with it. Oh, wow, that's nice.
Sorry
So
about that.
I became a tree hugger there.
I need to get my driver's license.
Involuntary tree hugger. All right. So, well, what are we gonna do? Because in this game, basically, right, you can free roam, you can just drive around. You can
You
see
can cruise around through
at the
the
bottom of your
country,
screen.
the cities.
I'm seeing some things pop up on the bottom of your screen. What's that about?
Yeah, it's like a social media aspect in the game.
Yeah.
It's depending on what you do, you can gather followers, and you can become more popular in the game.
Okay.
So it's like a way of leveling with the amount of followers.
All right. So, and that will be, because I saw something. Can you go into the menu maybe? Because I saw something that I think at the moment there was something saying like popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. You top right.
Top right. Yeah.
There you can see how many followers you have. And
How many followers do you have? Who's more popular?
I think you, because we played your account a bit more.
Oh, I'm definitely more popular.
Yeah. I've only got like 25,000.
Rookie.
I've got more money though, because you can also see it's like a Bitcoin symbol,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. And some other credits, the CC. I'm not quite sure what that does. I think you can buy stuff with that as well. So anyway, when you drive around, you can basically just randomly pick up followers, basically, and popularity. So at the moment, we started out being rookie, I think, and then that's, I think, above 20,000, we got into the popular thing. Maybe you can, if you go into your profile again, you can show like your pilot or something. I think there you've got some stats. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you can see exactly, you know, right now he's popular, but he needs at least almost 12,000 more followers to level up to the next status. And you can also see that, you know, street racing, he's done some pro racing, some freestyle, some off-road. You've got different disciplines in the game that you can do.
I'm not very experienced in off-road, I just see.
Yeah, yeah. 8 minutes.
So they've got a lot of work to do there.
Yeah.
Got an interesting question on Facebook, by the way, by Simone.
Yeah?
I need a mouse. Should you suggest me one?
Suggest you one.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, what do you prefer? Are you right or left-handed, I think, is a good start.
That's definitely a good start.
Because
Do you want a wired or a wireless mouse?
Yeah. Do you like a heavy or a light mouse?
Do you want a simple mouse or do you want very fancy with RGB lighting?
Yeah. So there's a lot of course based on what you want, basically, and also what do you want to spend on it. I think that's also a fair question, right?
I got quite an interesting model down here. I could show you that.
Yep.
Let me see if
Maybe
the cable is long.
You got something lying around on the cable there.
Oh, wait. Problem solved. You could also use it wireless.
Yeah.
This is the Clutch GM70. It's a mouse you can use with a wire right here, but you can also use it wireless as you see now. It's very nice. It got some heft to it, of course, the wireless mouse that has a battery in it. But it's very, very solid, very stable. And you can also remove the sides based on your preference. So that's quite an interesting feature as well.
Yeah, we've got some different sides in the box, right? So we've got two different ones.
So you can choose how you want to,
yeah. So
what
basically,
kind of layout you want to use.
Basically the wings at the bottom, maybe you can see if you can show that a little bit on the camera.
Yep.
The wings at the bottom, there you can see
these
it.
off.
Yeah, you can take those off, and there's like a wider variant as well. So you don't have your when you're holding your mouse. Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Do this a bit like this. When you're holding your mouse, I hope this light isn't blinding you, by the way. Your fingers sometimes can drag across your mouse pad, right, while you're moving the mouse around. So those wings actually, if you don't like that, those wings can actually cover your fingers basically. So your fingers will be resting on those wings instead of the mouse pad. So, you know, for some people that's really something that really helps with their feeling. And also on the back of his mouse, you can actually pull the cover right off. There you can, by the way, store your wireless dongle as well inside the mouse, so you don't lose it if you want to transport it or something. And also we've got two different shapes there as well. So we've got the one which is a bit more flat. So basically, if you like the flat type of mouse, you know, where your whole hand is basically just on there, or you want to just grasp it like this, you know, I think they call this a claw grip. So you don't really, you know, the palm of your hand here doesn't really touch the mouse. And we've got a little a different shape, which has a little bit more of a booty, let's say. A little bit more of curve.
Pretty much.
So that means that, you know, it'll fill your hand a bit better, you know. So you can customize it completely based on your preference and what kind of feel you like. However, the GM70 being a wireless mouse also means, and it's also got a aluminum base skeleton basically in the middle. So that means it's quite heavy though. So that's kind of what you have to keep in mind, and that's why I was also asking, do you like a light mouse or a heavy mouse? GM70 does feel like, you know, it's really good quality as well.
Solid.
It's really rock solid indeed, but it's also a little bit heavier. So yeah, just check out. We've got plenty of other mice like the GM40, which is a little bit lighter. It's also a little bit simpler. It doesn't have that much of the LED stuff going on. But it's a great mouse for, you know, just basic gaming. You can still reprogram most of the keys though, so you can always do that. But yeah, so it really depends on what you want to do with it and your own preference. This is really because you're holding it, you know, whenever you're playing games, you're always holding it. So it's really important to make a choice that makes you, you know, that you're comfortable with, that you enjoy.
Definitely.
So, right, hope that helps.
Back to the game.
Yeah, let's see if we can do
Meanwhile,
something about
we have
the
another
popularity.
question on YouTube. What's the
Of course.
difference between the 1080 Ti Gaming X Trio and the Gaming X?
Haha.
That's in the cooling.
Yes.
The Trio version, as the name already says, uses 3 fans on it. So it's very large and it's very powerful. The regular Gaming X, it's also quite a big and powerful card, but it only uses 2 fans. So if you got a slightly smaller case, for example, you don't have the space for the Gaming X Trio, then the Gaming X could be a good alternative.
Yes.
If you have the space and you really want the best performance, then I would recommend taking the trio version.
Yeah. Again,
It's
honestly,
also slightly based on aesthetics.
yes.
They look very different. Like the Gaming X is really the well-known MSI black-red card,
Yes.
and the Gaming Trio.
I can pull it
It's
back
a
on the
bit
screen
different
here.
with the RGB accents and stuff.
Yeah. So as you can see, the trio is a bit more neutral, so it's only black and gray, and it does have some red LEDs, but
The red is not as present as
No.
it is in the game.
and overall, you know, also on the backplate, it has some really nice RGB LEDs as well. So it's just a bit more extras. It's a bit of more of a beefy card. The performance, honestly, is relatively similar, but you will notice that even though the twin thrower, so that's with 2 fans, are Gaming X, the normal one, the gaming, the red and black one, is still really silent and does really well. The Gaming X Trio will be just a little bit more silent and be able to keep your temperatures down just a little bit easier. So also if you're trying some overclocking, I mean, I've done a stream earlier this year how to overclock your graphics card a bit. You can easily get like 5-6% or 7% more performance out of it. The card will get a little bit more hot. It's like tuning a car, you know, we're in a race game, so it's like tuning a car and you're revving up the engine, so it will get more hot. So the same goes with the card. When you're overclocking it, it'll get more hot because it's using a bit more power. So there, if you're going to do that, a more beefy cooling like the Gaming X Trio will help you to keep the temperatures in check without the card getting loud. Although, to be honest, even the 2-fan gaming also doesn't get that loud. So ultimately, it's just up to you. Also, what you like most. I don't think there's, if memory serves me right, I don't think there's that much of a price difference between the two. So
Maybe the trio is price slightly higher, I think.
just slightly indeed. But
Yeah.
I mean, on the whole, because this card is a what is
It's already a really
$800
high-end
800
model.
euro card. So you know, like 20-30 euros difference for that price usually. But again, it's up to you. Both cards, excellent performance, excellent choice.
Let's find a race.
Yeah. So how do you do that?
On the map, you can see the marker.
All right.
There is a car somewhere there.
So do you wanna
And I think we have to.
drive there, or you wanna go? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think we have to drive there and
Oh crap.
enter it
I
at the
have
same
to go
time,
find
I
you
think.
now. Actually, I can just teleport to you, can't I?
Yeah.
A lot of people
See if I can,
afford a
see if I can do that
racing ride and a regular
quick.
one, so they race their everyday drive.
Travel to.
Ellie
so
Cat
we're gonna-
54 is asking on Twitch, does the company make a controller yet? Or one for people with larger hands? Yeah, we're actually both playing with the controller right now.
Yep.
So I'm using the wireless version, the Force GC30, and Pieter is playing with the wired version, which is the Force GC20.
Yep.
And our hands are quite big, I'd say, and we're both,
Relatively.
and they're really comfortable, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see here, it's they can be bigger, but I mean, still, I'm holding my whole hand here. And it's I don't really get the feeling that it's like a miniature thing, to be honest. I think it's just right for me. 'Cause
It's
I
not.
can- I
It's
can
not like
comfortably-
the first Xbox controller. It's not
No,
that crazy size.
I
But
went
for
back.
larger hands, it's really comfortable.
I went back not long ago to I had a PlayStation 1 and I rediscovered it. You know, so sometimes you get that kind of stuff. You put it away and you don't see it for years. And I retried those controllers and I kind of got the same blisters that I used to have. But yeah, I mean, you won't get that with these controllers. And as you can see here, let's see if I can demonstrate it for you. But you want to be able to make sure that you can reach all the buttons comfortably from how you're holding it. And so as you can see, even if I'm fully stretching basically my index fingers here, I can really just easily reach the trigger buttons and the other buttons above it. And that's just, you know, while I'm holding it normally. So it's quite comfortable, to be honest. Yeah.
Let's get into the parking garage.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that actually. Right. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Coconut Road. So I'm the questionable green car, right? Are you? What is it? What's going
Let me
on?
see.
I'm already in there.
What did I do differently?
I don't know. I don't think the door opened for you.
Select.
I think you need to go back.
I actually drove in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
All right.
there I am.
You opened some kind of menu for some reason.
A lot of people can't afford a racing
Alright, so I think we're in there
ride and
together
a regular
now.
one.
Easy.
So they
There
race
we go.
their everyday
I'm on your screen
drive.
there.
As long as you
Oh,
don't
no, I
tell
got
me you
Porsche.
saw a baby, we're fine.
Yeah.
Couldn't go there in my rally car.
No. Alright, so we need to go to the starting grid, so you actually need to
Let's
drive.
see what it looks like. That's pretty cool.
You actually need to drive here, I think.
I always like to have my camera in front of my car. It's really nice when driving around.
True. First person. Okay, so let's get to the start.
Oh, we have to hurry.
Yep. Alright, so I think we're starting. I'll put it back in the main view without obstructing your vision with the graphics card.
We already started, man.
Oh my god, dude!
Time has come for you to own
Right, let's
the
see.
Pay attention.
Alright, see if I can catch up with you guys.
What position are you? Last?
Yeah, of course. Dude, that was a false start. I wasn't ready. Stop cheating.
You should always be ready.
Ah.
We're sleeping. Oh, no,
Psych.
second last.
And I think I'm catching up a little bit.
Fourth. We are allowed to hit others off the track, right?
I think so. Why the evil question?
That's pretty much my playing style in race games.
It's not like NASCAR though, right?
Why would you go around someone if you can go through someone?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Because your car, actually in this game, your car doesn't really take that any damage, does it?
Nope. Bye! Oh shit. I'm out as well. Ah, there's the questionable green car.
Right, so it looks like I caught up.
My tactics didn't work.
Nope. We need to see if we can do better.
Don't try this in your actual car, by the way.
Yeah, don't try this at home.
In the crew too, it's fine if you try it at home.
Yeah.
Not in your actual car.
No, that would be a damn shame of the car, and also I don't think you'll get away with it.
Probably not.
Probably end up in jail.
And it will be quite expensive.
Oh,
More
yeah.
expensive than 1080 Ti.
Yes. Can buy a lot of 1080 Ti's for that.
Especially if you're driving that questionable green Audi in real life.
Alright. So, how are you getting along?
Don't want to talk about it.
Did you run into an obstacle somewhere?
Now we're only at 69%.
There are some. What
Plenty of time to catch up.
What did you run into, by the way? Because there are. It's really weird in this game, right?
I ran into another car on purpose.
Okay. Because a lot of these obstacles you can just run through. You know, it's just you can when you hit them, they just go.
A lot of them you
off.
can, but once in a while
Yep.
you'll find obstacles that are
Immovable.
really heavy. I'm catching up.
So in the top left, you can probably see a percentage. That's like the whole race progress. So, that should be 100, and then we're like close to the finish. So it's for me at 94 now, for you 93. So we're close to the finish. Only third.
I think our mission was. You overtook
Third,
me
I
right
believe.
from the finish line. But I think the mission
Yep.
was to reach
the
top three.
So
And I think
someone
only
of your crew,
so only one person has
but
to
then you
achieve
still,
that. So I'm getting the points.
yeah, you still
For your
succeed
work.
the mission.
That's
That's
great.
cool, dude. You're welcome.
So I can just fail. Oh, we got
God.
loot.
So if you have that one friend that really sucks at games,
You can
you
really
still
carry
carry
him in
them,
this,
and it's fine. You can still progress the game together. So actually, that's kind of cool, I guess. All right, and you get loot, don't you?
Yep.
So you already drove through it.
Yep.
So what do you see? What is the loot that you can see actually?
Let me see. I think I got some upgrades for the car. Performance. Yeah, I got 3 upgrades. Let's see, I
I
already
got
had
some
that one.
performance upgrades as well.
Oh, here they are. I got a new exhaust,
Alright, cool.
some new suspension,
Awesome.
and new tires.
Nice. So you got 3 actually. I got
Yep.
2.
Even though you actually did better than I did.
Wow.
And I'm getting all the good stuff.
But dude, we're a team. Remember, we're a team. We're a
Carry me,
crew.
daddy.
We're a crew. All right. So, what's next? Do we have another race? Maybe
You want to
check-
do racing again?
Yeah, of
Or
course.
you want to fly?
Well, if you're offering.
Sounds pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. So how do we fly? Because that's one of the things. I mean, we were mentioning before, right? That you can actually.
Yeah, we can first just show in the regular game before starting an event.
All right. Yeah.
There is an option. In the middle of the game, you can just press a button to switch between boat, plane, or the car. So now I'm selecting the plane. And then you're flying.
Oh, I was trying, but then I flew into a building. That was kind of special. Just a little
What building
bit
are you?
special.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
here we go.
Oh, you found the air.
Okay, so as you can see also here, it's basically whatever you do, you're you know, getting followers or something.
Yeah, so I got 211 now.
So you're doing tricks or something like that.
Just
get
perform some
followers.
stunts. Now we're up to 307.
And you can actually get smoke as well, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Let me see.
Basically,
This
if
button?
you
Yeah,
look
press
at
it.
my direction, I can probably already see. I don't know if you can see where I am.
You can really leave a trail. Switch my. Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, there you are.
So I'm doing some loops. So that's really cool as well.
And you can fly in a formation.
Oh yeah,
If
you
you're
get
close
extra
to each
points
other?
for that. So let's see.
Where are you?
Where are you? Okay, you were just flying by.
I'm just flying straight ahead now. And
Yeah.
you can also do tricks in a formation and you get extra points for it.
Yeah. So I've lost track of you again. There we go.
We have a question on YouTube. What's your PC spec? We have a very good slide for that.
There we
This
go.
is the PC I'm playing on right now. So it uses a Core i7 7700 and a GTX 1070 graphics card.
Yeah. So and as you can see, I don't know. Yeah, we haven't gotten the overlay that shows you all the how the system's currently performing, but you're getting a smooth 60 FPS, right?
Yeah, it's because the game is capped at 60. It doesn't really have much benefit to put on the overlay because it's at steady 60 all the time.
Exactly.
So it doesn't really show you any performance differences in different situations. It's always on 60.
Exactly. All right. So also something I'm noticing is on my screen it's evening, it's night, and on your screen it's clear as day. It is day actually. It's just like
Interesting.
afternoon. Yeah, I saw that before, and I thought, what the hell's going on here? But I guess it's alright. Anyway, so
Are
that's
you near? We can fly in a formation.
yeah. I'm trying to get to you actually, but you need to
I'll
slow
slow
down a
down.
bit. Yeah. Let's see. Because what do you want to do then? Just a loop or?
Yeah, we can just try to do a loop together.
All right.
I really need to do some stunts now because I only have 8 followers left.
Oh my God, you're losing followers, dude.
Yeah, not very
That's
popular.
around
1
9
follower.
About
0.
About 900 meters away from you.
Flying so slow, I'm almost falling from the sky.
600. $400, $300, $200. Alright, so I'm almost near you. You can go and pick up some speed now if you want.
Okay.
There you go. You can see the formation building up. All right, so let's.
I'll start a loop.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
So now we're getting bonus points because we're flying in a formation.
Yeah.
Only one loop, 251 followers.
There you go. I'm
Now we got
max
the next
formation.
formation. Nice.
Yeah. I've got 451 already. You got 400.
Let's see if we
as
can
well.
get some viewers motion sick.
Exactly. And you guys feel like doing barrel rolls?
And around and around and around.
Exactly.
Oops.
Did you hit the ground?
And then hit the ground. I hit a tree. But only slightly. I'm still flying actually. It's a very robust airplane.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. In this game, you don't really take any damage, do you?
Yeah, but I think if you go straight into something full speed, I think it respawns you. Let me just try. I'll just go into the ground. Yeah. You got respawned into the air. Shall we do a fly event?
Yep, let's do that.
Let me just take a look on the map.
Alright.
So they're marked on the map. You can see what kind of vehicle you need for each event.
So also, by the way, can you zoom in where we are now? Because I think you could see
Yeah,
pretty
you
much...
can see the trail where we flew.
Yes, that's kind of cool. If you zoom in a bit.
Yep.
There you go. So basically you can see there, if you zoom in a bit more even, you can probably see it in 3D, I think. You zoom in more?
We have another mic on YouTube.
No. There can't be. That's not possible.
And that mic is a lot more popular than I am.
Oh
He
my
is
god.
Icon. He has 1100 in the game. 1100 what?
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to try a different
Only
mic then.
1100. I got 47,000 followers.
Maybe okay. yeah. It's not a. Luckily, it's not a contest. All right. So, where do we want to
Popularity is not a contest.
go? No. Which race do you want to do?
Something with an airplane, obviously.
So there's.
Somewhere in the middle of the country, we have Push It to the Limit Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go there.
It's a good
Go
song,
to-
actually.
Push it to the limit.
Limit! Travel to.
All right, I'm there.
Welcome to Monument Valley, one of the most beautiful places in the country. And a place where you can really push
Oh,
What are you doing?
your limits.
I think I accidentally
Or
opened that
find
same
out what they are.
All right.
menu again. Oh yeah, I see.
Go to the starting grid. Actually, I'm kind of stuck in your plane.
No, didn't you die? Oh, you're also waiting.
Here we go.
Ah, nice.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
I think we have to perform some stunts. I hope the game explains us.
Get
We have to do.
1,500 points. Okay, so the game kind of tells you what to do as well.
Okay, we have to do a full lateral rotation. Now I have to do a looping. There we go.
You're playing it too safe.
And now
Take more
freestyle time,
chances.
20 seconds
Fly
of going
closer to the
crazy.
ground.
You don't have to if you don't want to. She's just daring you to see what you've got.
Alright, so basically just doing some crazy stunts then. Trying to get to the maximum amount of points.
Yeah, I have
Are
a
you
new-
also being dared to
I
fly
have to
low?
fly as low as possible.
Yeah, me as well. Is it like trees here?
Shall we do that the regular way?
I don't
Or
know.
can we also do it upside down? No, we
Touch the
cannot do it
ground.
upside down.
Actually, now the next
Yes.
mission is touch the
That's
ground.
the
Oh,
way
yeah, it
to
actually
do
works.
Take
Oh
chances.
my god. Oh this
So
is
we have
cool.
to do a touch and go.
Yeah, because it's night for me, so actually it's quite dark.
Hit the ground and go back up. Oh, that's still wrong. Got it. I'll have to do 2 touch and goes actually.
So I'm being dared to fly upside down, close to the ground.
Woo! Crazy Fairy says in the
I
YouTube
can
chat,
fly
do you have a
upside
sick
down at
bag
low
with you?
altitude for a
We
few
all got
minutes
dizzy
at a
now.
time. Someday you'll be able to
I'm
do
sorry,
that
man.
too.
I can understand you're getting
You never
dizzy.
know.
I actually.
I'll try to behave a bit more.
Okay, so you got plenty of points, right? Because I think the time's about to run out.
Yep.
Cool.
We got the achievement.
Right. Got some loot.
The best way to explain what we do is this. Our pilots are crazy good, but sometimes they act like a bunch of snot-nosed brats. The kind of people who throw a party in a seminary.
While Grumpy here is giving you his version, let me give you mine. We can do things you've never seen before because we're having fun. Give us a
Grumpy.
plane, we'll show you something fantastic.
Alright,
So already shown.
fair enough. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, I've got a jet in front of me. Like a passenger jet. He's going too fast and too high, I think. Yeah, I can't reach him.
So now we've done the car, we've done the plane, but we still have the boats.
Oh my god, yeah. We have to go and board the fail boat. The fail boat. Right, so we do that. That means, okay, we gotta go back to
Yep,
the map
we'll
probably.
travel there.
That's the easiest way. We could fly somewhere, but it takes a long time. So you got plenty of boat things as well, right? So you can,
I see one in San Francisco.
yeah, there's one underneath Chicago as well, I think. And,
Yep.
yeah, and the one also underneath that little mammoth thing on the left. There you go. So, yeah, pick one.
Let me see. Shall we do Key West in Florida?
Oh, yeah.
Looks cool.
Yeah,
Bottom
let's
right.
do that. Some Florida boating.
Travel 2.
Right.
Did you know that the first
think they
bridge
have the
they
best
built to
weather
the
for
Florida
both.
Keys from the mainland was for the railroad? It took years before they built something you could drive on.
Absolutely fascinating.
Hero,
Yeah.
shut up.
Vroom vroom. Right. You're not at the starting grid, are you?
I'm not. That's not the starting grid.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I saw some other boats, so I thought I'd just join.
That's weird.
Where's the starting grid? Am I too late? No.
I don't think so. I was already there. Alright, let's go.
You're so gonna win this one. Are you okay? I must have tuned
Are
the
they so
boat
fast or
wrong.
are we so slow?
I think we're slow. Or maybe.
Ah.
Press the left. Maybe make sure you press the left. Your steering thing.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Now I'm going a bit faster.
good.
A
Oh
lot
yeah.
faster now. The boats are quite hard to keep up with.
Yeah. I'm surprisingly. Mine is going surprisingly slow as well. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
If you pull down your left analog stick, you don't have as much water resistance.
Wow.
And I think you have to avoid the waves of the other boats to go faster.
A little bit, yeah.
Bye, Rachel.
And use your boost every now and again.
Yep. I'm at third now, so it's getting better. Jeff crashed. Bye, Jeff.
It's actually, this game sometimes not as easy as it looks, because it doesn't really give you instructions on how to go as fast as possible and that.
Yeah, some stuff you really have to find out yourself.
Well, at least you finished.
Second, so I think we have to
So
achieve
this time you carried. Someone of your team has reached the objective. But the graphics are really cool, right? You can also see the water spouting everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, the jumps in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh shit, I still have to pick up my loot. Yeah, loot. I know I can tune the boat.
Tune the boat, alright.
Yeah, 2 performance upgrades. A new ECU. And a new rudder. I'll take it. I don't know that much about boats, but I think it makes it faster.
A new rudder.
Yeah.
It makes it more agile, I think. It does say, right? In the
That
right,
makes it
but
faster
does.
as well. Slightly faster,
Yeah.
10 more horsepower.
Okay, surprising. Surprising.
ECU. Yeah, also makes it slightly faster.
Cool.
Nice. Where did you go?
Okay. You're over there somewhere.
You're somewhere behind the docks.
I don't know if I can actually go here. No, I don't think this is. I'm like in between a really big tanker.
We have a message from Eric on YouTube.
Who?
Eric, he's a bit annoyed that we're playing games when he's gone.
Really? Would he like to play the next time, maybe?
I think so.
Play with some hardware.
Sorry,
maybe.
Eric, you wanted to go on a holiday.
You need to enjoy your holiday, dude.
Definitely true.
But it's good to see that you're watching, of course. Good to see that you're watching. Alright, so yeah, max formation, here we go. So how are you on followers now, by the way? Because we did a couple of races and some stunts and stuff. So that probably
mean in general?
got us... That probably got us some extra points.
52,085 followers.
So how much do you need? Can you look on the roster there?
What roster? Ah, there. Let me see.
Oh, sorry, your pilot, basically. You can see there how many you still need. Oh, that's actually not that much anymore.
Oh, we can get there.
Oh yeah. Alright, cool.
Shall we do a rally race?
Yep. Let's try
cool.
that. So basically
it's-
this whole game is built out of races, right? But I have heard that there is like a one continual race that you can actually race across the country. But I imagine that will take like hours.
That will take a long, long time because the map is really big.
Huge, yeah. Let's see.
Well, I think the orange ones are the rally races. Yeah, the orange cars.
Alright, so which one? Bayou, or which one are you looking at?
I'm just looking around. What the heck?
Or the Mercedes-Benz X-Class event rally raid?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Let's do that one. Auto switch vehicle, of course, because you don't want to get a boat on here. You can actually.
It's a Mercedes-Benz event, right? Why am I driving another car?
knowing you.
Oh, I got the
best
lone
out
vehicle now.
Yeah, same here. Got a different vehicle.
I want to see what it looks like. Pickup truck. Nice.
Right? Let's do this.
Reynolds is asking on Facebook what platform we're playing. PC Master Race, of course.
Right, let's go. Oh crap, there's an objective
Want the best
racing out ahead
graphics?
of us.
Best experience, you automatically go to PC.
Yep. I have no idea
Our
why
objective
we're
is to
going here.
beat that guy.
Oh crap. Yeah, and I've already crashed into some trees. Alright, fair enough.
Don't worry, I'll get to it.
But there's an objective like in the distance, right? So what if you, can you like take a shortcut somewhere, do you think?
I think you can. You can go off-road if you want, but I'm not sure if it makes you faster than when you follow the track. But I can follow the track and you can try the off-road one and we'll see who's
Yeah,
faster.
I'm already hugging trees anyway, so it's kind of hopeless.
Usually people who like to hug trees don't drive this kind of car.
No, that's true. I don't think I'm gonna make it on time anyway. I'm
That's
never
okay.
gonna catch
I'll
this
carry
guy,
you.
let's put it that way.
Oh, I have to go up here somewhere.
So you're ahead of this guy now?
Yeah, but
Okay, cool.
but now I have to go off-road as well. There's no track here to get to the next checkpoint.
So this is a little bit more straightforward, you know? Not that many twists and turns at the moment.
Oops, I hit a tree.
Been there.
In real life or in the game?
No, in the game,
Okay,
luckily.
good.
I wouldn't want to hit a tree in real life, to be honest, especially not at speeds
Usually
like
they don't
this.
give
I don't
in.
know how fast you're going in this car, but I'm hitting like 200 and okay, now I'm 0.
But I think in this car I'd be much safer when hitting a tree than in my own car.
Could very much be the case, yes. See if I can catch up to this objective car here.
I'm just driving somewhere in the forest looking for this checkpoint.
Oh man, this is actually quite tough, especially with this forest here. Oh, this tree. Oh my god.
Jump
I
there.
almost caught up to the objective guy, but now I'm actually just trying to stay out of the trees. Oh my god, some rocks as well. It doesn't get better. I'm more of a track kind of guy. I think I can safely say that.
Off-road is pretty fun.
Yeah, as long as there's no
okay,
trees.
I take that back.
Why?
I hit a caravan.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, and now, how do I get there? It's on the other side of the water. Okay. I actually got some very good advice from Crazy Fernie.
This is?
He says you can also use it in water, but somehow I respawn, so I'm not sure if he's correct. Did you just troll me, man?
Oh, wow! Alright.
I have no
I
idea
just-
how to get there.
I just hit some rocks.
Okay. Maybe I have to activate something in the car.
Maybe we missed. Like,
Oh, there's the objective.
oh, here we
He's
go.
driving all the way around, I think.
No? Oh, wow. Okay.
Isn't he?
What? Yeah, it just spawned as well. I keep respawning.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I had to say.
And I'm not getting any closer, so. Huh. Is there like a way, secret way through the water that we don't know about?
I'm just driving to the bridge.
Oh.
Oh, how do I get on top? But I think we lost this race.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Just guessing.
Actually.
I think the best way to win this is just follow the objective and straight before the finish line you overtake him. Save up all boost.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There was on the left side, there was a bridge as well.
The car can go through water, but only small rivers and stuff,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
the middle of the lake.
Because I finished now already.
Oh, that was the finish. I just drove onto the bridge with the car.
So we could try it again actually, right? I think you can you restart this challenge?
Definitely. I think I'm not gonna make it to 6 seconds.
Probably not.
Especially not if I hit this. I failed.
Oh, well I failed as well. I got 5 minutes and 3 something.
Okay, let's retry and follow the objective.
Yeah, let's maybe do what the game asks us. That might be a
You might
good
want
idea.
to try that.
Yeah, it could be.
3, 2.
Is it starting it by itself now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, here we go.
Oh no, you're driving in the day and I'm driving at night.
Yeah,
The day is much easier, yeah. You can see
I
a lot
know.
more.
I know. That's why I was doing stunt flying at night just a while ago.
So here we can go through. Where's the objective?
I don't know. I see you though. Oh wow!
Oh. Oops. Oh, there's the objective. He's on the road actually.
Get it! Follow the car!
Get him! Get!
Ram him!
He's a ghost. How
I
do
don't
you
think
ram a
can,
ghost?
Yeah. Alright, I'm taking the scenic route.
I'm just following the objective.
What's the fun in that?
Then I'm going to finish the race.
Yeah, but nah.
The boring way.
Exactly.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, wait. I have to go that way. Come on, objective. Alright.
You just cut me there. Did you notice?
Sorry?
You just drove right in front
Oh,
of
that?
me.
No. I never look back, you know. This is gonna bite me in the ass, I guarantee it. Because we go down now, and here's where the trees come in, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. So many trees, and I'm going so fast. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Oh, dude. Ow. Ow. Oh, I can't control the car anymore. The car is controlling me.
It's good that the game doesn't have actual damage.
Oh yeah.
Car. I
Oh,
would crash it
imagine
every
this.
second.
Imagine this in VR, wearing like a vest that lets you experience actual pain and stuff.
Imagine the airplanes in VR.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
I would need a bucket next to me if we were going to
I
do
mean,
that.
it's a cool game and stuff. But
And
I
I'm
mean,
going to
it's-
skip lunch if we're going to do that.
That is way too much realism for me. Alright, so it looks like... I was gonna say I'm doing nicely, but I don't want to say it because I'm gonna jinx it.
Still just nicely following the objective.
Yeah, I'm like half a minute in front of you, I think.
Yep. Something like that.
Okay,
You're
so
over
now-
1 kilometer from me.
Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna have to... Okay. Alright. Alright, don't go into the lake. Don't go into the lake. Don't crash into this trailer. Oh, come on. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, the objective is
just a little bit of luck.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, he's turning right here. That's what I did wrong.
Wait, what? You did something wrong?
Yeah, the previous game I took the wrong turn here.
Impossible.
That's what I thought.
We followed the directions.
Yeah, why would you follow directions?
I'm done. Waiting for other players.
On my way.
Come on. Right, I'm gonna reward myself with a nice drink.
Okay, now we're almost at the finish. Now I can overtake him. I'm actually not gonna make it in time now.
Actually, came from
I
the
have
other
really
side, I
crappy
think.
tactics.
Actually, came in to the finish line from the other side.
That doesn't matter, you carried me. So
Oh, yeah.
I still get the objective. Good.
Oh my god. Are you famous now? You famous?
No, I'm still
Almost.
popular.
Oh, damn it.
I'm close
So
though.
close though, so close. Almost famous. Almost famous. Alright.
Do we get the car now?
I
Or was it
don't-
only on low?
I don't know actually.
I'm still driving it.
Yeah.
I got some sweet loot.
Okay, so we've got some
I
nice
think
upgrades.
we actually got the car for it.
Did we?
Yeah,
That's
just now I
cool,
can
dude.
upgrade it.
I wish that worked this way in real life.
Oh, that would be great.
Right, so do some upgrades. The upgrade system is really simple, right? It's just
Yeah, it's
whatever's
really
more
simple.
to the right and has a different color, that's better.
Yeah.
That's really all there is to it.
Yeah, the upgrading system is very easy.
It is, yeah. Alright. So you need more followers, do you?
Yep, I definitely do.
Chew.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, so, do we have, by the way, any more questions as well?
Nope.
No? Maybe one of those, yeah,
We
one
can
of
do
those
the
races.
extreme
That's like
series.
a mix of vehicles, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's also a very unique thing about this game is where you can, the race starts in one vehicle basically, and it just goes into another one. So let's go there.
Yep.
Travel to. Okay.
This is a solo event. You have to do this one alone.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Well, I think it's interesting to see anyway, because you got this.
This mixture of all different
Yes.
kinds
Welcome
of
to the
disciplines,
Gulf
yeah.
Coast, where we're getting ready for the second stop on the Live Extreme Tour. Last time we hit the city streets. This time we're also going to
I'm
go
going to be doing it at
wild.
the same time as Mike, but you're probably only going to be following him.
So we'll have to wait a bit in the end because I'll be faster than Pieter, obviously.
Obviously. Let's do this.
It's quite a long event. Percentage is going really slow. We're pretty much equal now.
Really?
You're also entering the bridge now?
Yep.
We've got some giant spectators for this part of the course, and they're getting some giant-sized action. We're seeing the best from our
This is
drivers
cool.
now.
Dinosaurs.
The moment when they're upping their game.
Giant-sized
It's going
guests.
to be a gladiator match out there. Can a driver rocketing into first like that still be called a challenger?
20%.
20%? 21? 22? Oh my god, I just hit a tree.
Told you I'd be faster.
The handling could be better.
It's all skill, man. It's all skill.
Luckily, there's a lot of rubber banding in this
And
game,
now
which
for the
means
big
that
moment.
basically
It's time for us to
doesn't matter
switch
if you
up the
crash,
competition.
your opponents will basically just wait for you a little bit.
It's a bit of. Sometimes it's a benefit, but it can also be slightly annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if you're ahead, they're always right on your
Right
back.
behind you, yeah, yeah. You don't really like truly beat them, really. You leave them in the dust.
Yeah, they always stay close.
It's a really cool game, though.
Yeah, and I really like the part that you mix disciplines all the time,
Yeah,
especially
And it's
these
up
kinds
and
of
over
races.
the ramp and into
Yeah,
that
it doesn't get
beautiful
boring.
blue water. At Live, we're proud of giving you races no one else can. Drivers must master it all or be left behind. They've got just one shot at being the best.
I suppose we also have to fly later on.
you can actually just even go through, like, slide your boat through some island as well. As long as it's not too long, your boat will just keep going.
Time's
With the
running
boat,
out for our
it's quite
drivers to
hard
make a
to
move
stay ahead
on
of
the
your
water.
opponents.
Yeah, it's true.
Harder than with the car, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm actually sliding across land now. I'm going very slow. Actually, I think I'm moored.
I think now I'm done with the boat part.
Now let's
Yep.
get our hands dirty.
Back in the car.
We're now in the last section of the race. Here's
That's the
where
last
drivers
section, so
can
there's
choose to
not
follow the
flying in
road
this race.
or cut
No?
through the swamp and play in the mud. The
Okay.
choice is theirs.
I just missed the corner there. You really have to pay attention on your GPS where you should go.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It just threw me out of the corner. Just as I switched vehicles.
I'm battling with Neil. I will beat you, Neil. Oh, you're gonna have to turn right. It doesn't have any spoken assistance.
No, really, no. It's like,
At 300 meters, turn
True.
right. Left. Should do it.
oh my god, I crashed into a
Yeah.
truck.
Oh, I have to go left. No. No.
There's way too many obstacles. I'm still more of a circuit racer, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. This is hard.
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow these guys. Luckily they're not going too fast because it just crashed a bit. Oh, there's alligators here as well.
Yeah. Just chilling, crossing the road.
Of course there would be because it's like... Is it Miami?
There's the finish.
Florida?
Full boost, full boost. And now, of course, we have to wait for
Thanks for
Peter
watching
until
Rollin
he's
Race
finally
the
at the
Live
finish
Extreme
line.
Series.
Sorry guys,
Don't forget to follow us on social
nearly
media.
there.
From
Promise.
New Orleans,
He's only
Unless,
at
unless I find a
93%.
nice tree to hug. You know.
Everyone has to learn. It's not a problem.
see.
I just got famous.
Nice. So does that actually unlock new things for you?
An all-new episode
Did
in
it
the
tell you?
Live
Got a lot of
Extreme
loot?
series is available now.
Oh, it unlocks new
To
series.
another live extreme race. I'm telling you, being
Cool.
a rising star has its perks.
I got a lot of new disciplines, and I got the dirt bike. We didn't have that one before.
No, it's true. I also got
So
some
many new
followers.
objectives.
Ooh, dirt bike. I don't have a dirt bike yet, so unfortunately I can't join you in that. You can show some.
I'm not
a
sure
bit
if you can actually. Maybe if you are together in a crew,
I'd have to
it
check.
might work. Oh no, it disappeared. I think that only works indeed if you both have them. Because now it doesn't show them for me either.
Let's see. I probably don't see them yet. No. So I still have to unlock them.
Then we have to crank up your followers.
Yes. How do we do that?
With
Maybe
some more
I need
races.
to try pro racing. Street
Let's see,
racing.
what do we all have? I'd like to do some flying again.
Yeah, we can, Dakota Grasslands acrobatics. At the way at the top, middle top.
Middle top. Oh, it looks cool.
Actually, maybe we need to do a different one because you can actually see how many followers it gives you per course.
And you
So
need more followers.
yeah, let's see if there's a better one.
How many followers do you still need?
A lot. A lot. Actually, there's not. I don't see that much difference in these events. I think it's all pretty much the same. It's all 2100.
Then we can just do the Dakota Grasslands.
Yep.
Travel to.
Travel to. Alright guys, if you have any questions about this game or our setup or hardware questions, let us know.
Big, done well, and done with explosives. Now go do yourself some aerobatics and have a blast.
Let's do this. This is some cool mountain. Oh, I was supposed to hit that.
Right?
They really have a lot of famous American spots in this game.
Yeah. Actually, oh yeah, here we go, Mount Rushmore.
That's really cool. Like, also, for example, when you go to Vegas, you can fly over the strip or drive there.
Yeah. It's really cool that they kind of recreated those things here.
I'm wondering if they will make an expansion pack with Europe. That would be cool.
Would be cool, yeah. I don't know if they will.
I don't know yet. I think the first crew also had 2 expansions, but I'm not sure what kind of things they added.
Have you done an inversed looping?
Inverse looping. I'll try.
That's basically where you go down instead of
Oh,
up.
like that. Not like you're going upside down and then.
No.
Okay.
Outside loop, I think they call it in this thing.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, actually, I just did one already. And now they're asking me to do. The game is asking me to do one.
I'm now doing the outside loop. Nosedive.
Yep. Can you pass through like underneath a bridge? You tried that already?
No, I haven't.
Let's see if
I
we
have
can
to find
find
a
the
bridge
bridge
first.
here.
I'm impressed with your skills.
Fly as low as possible.
Oh, there's a bridge here.
quite hard to fly as low as possible with so
With all
many
these
trees
trees.
around.
Yeah.
Fly under a bridge.
Really?
Yep.
I already did that. Probably gonna have to do it again then.
Does the highway count as a bridge?
Yep. Oh, actually, no. Just have to do
Yep,
a
it
roll, a
does.
snap, and
Yep.
a vertical up. Tree. Oh, finished it.
Oh, we only needed 2. That's
Yeah,
easy objective.
Easy peasy.
2100 more followers.
Here we go. Oh, you're you're on your way to becoming a star, I see.
And some loot.
That's the next one.
Let's see if we can upgrade our vehicle.
Probably.
Yeah, actually have many upgrades.
Hmm.
Nice. This one also has some more upgrades. I think some races I forgot to apply them after the race.
Probably. Sounds legit.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it in terms of upgrades.
Do you have any more questions from the chat? Anything?
Oh, we have a question from Crazy Fernie. I had a question about optics screens.
Yeah.
If they come to bigger sizes. I now uses a 32-inch screen, but he wants to upgrade to a 144 hertz. But he doesn't want to go to a smaller screen size.
Aha. At the moment, no. But for the future,
Maybe in
well,
the future.
it could be possible. I'm not 100% sure. We will have to see. I do know that probably later this year there might be some new items coming in our monitor lineup. I can't really tell you what yet, but make sure if you like our design and you know the curved stuff as well, that you keep an eye on our monitor as well later this year, because there might be something along your street coming. I'm not promising anything, but it could very well be. So do keep an eye on that.
There's definitely new stuff coming.
There's always new stuff coming. If there's something that's always true, it's that there will always be new stuff coming up. I'm running a photo op. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I think that's also some kind of feature to earn money in this game or more followers.
Yeah?
The photo thing, but I don't know how it works either.
I have to photograph Mount Rushmore, but I have no idea where it is. I can't. On the map, it doesn't really tell me where it is, so where I need to take a picture. I'm actually like moving like this as well.
I think Mount Rushmore was at the start of the...
Yeah, I know, but I can't find it anymore right now. That's the thing.
I think I should be able to find it. Should be straight ahead
maybe.
from where I am. Just follow the leader. I think it is behind me now somewhere.
If I don't look out, I'm gonna crash
Yeah,
into
there
those
it is.
faces. You found it?
Yep.
Where are you? 2.5 kilometers away. Alright, let's do this. Rush for more. Ever heard of Mount Rushmore?
Can I crash into it?
You probably can. Alright, let's see. So what do we have to do here actually? Press into open photo mode. Don't forget you can get back in time. Okay. Okay, so let's see.
Stefan says bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
How's your French?
Not very well. Not that
I know
good,
some
to
more
be honest.
words. I know baguette. Pomme de terre.
Oui, oui. Omelette du fromage.
Exactly.
Alright, okay.
You could be French, man.
Me?
You're so fluent.
I don't think so. Right, so I got a photo op. That's
How did you take the photo?
because you need to do the was it directional pad, and then to the left. Once you get near that, if you can accept the mission, and it'll tell you what you need to do. So it's actually quite easy.
I'm not
It's
sure
really
if I
cool.
have
Once you
that
get
mission.
the shot, the game lets you like go back and forth in time. So it's like in 3D. It's like yeah. You
Oh, look
freeze
how
time
cool.
for a little bit. Really, really cool. There you go.
Is that you on top? Right there?
No? What?
Is that your plane?
I don't know.
Did you just photobomb me? Seriously?
No. Is that? Am I there? Cool.
I think you are.
Probably did photobomb me. That's cool.
The picture.
There you go. Should we do one more race?
Yep.
Let's see, what should we do? Maybe like a circuit.
How far do you have to go for the... How many points, followers do you still need for the next
A
level?
lot. Seriously, a lot. That's not an option. I need like 20k more.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, well, 14k more. Still though.
You see... We can do a street race again. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I also have the blue cars. Touring car?
Let's see. Touring car. Yeah, I don't think on this account that's unlocked yet.
Well,
So I would have to
okay.
do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
pro racing discipline. So let's do something that's already unlocked. So,
What
we
do you
don't have
have?
to. So I can do one of the street races though. Like Harlem West, Motrin, Detroit Interstate,
Harlem sounds cool.
Harlem. Let's do Harlem. Harlem West.
I haven't been to New York in this game yet. Not in real life either. Still on my short list, but
I think you get across the Harlem Bridge or something like that.
are you allowed to enter a parking
Fly-
garage
flying
with an
this-
airplane?
Yeah, fly. Exactly.
I'm not too sure about this.
Aston Martin, European cars are plenty dangerous.
Oh,
Hello.
oops. I think somehow you declined the event.
Sorry?
How do we restart? It said
Why?
maybe because I ran full frontal into you.
Doesn't matter. You need to go to the start.
Yeah, but I can't see you anymore.
No, you can.
Yeah.
What? Go to the starting grid.
I don't think we're in the same lobby now.
I don't know. It does look like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see, where's the ridiculous green car? I don't see it. No? Let's restart it.
Yeah. I don't know if we can, but
Yeah, I think.
abort. Event aborted. Alright, so we
Let's
have to
get
go back
parking
to
garage.
yes.
People talk American.
Harlem
Was
Street.
it somewhere?
People talk American and Japanese cars.
Let's try this again.
Don't you
Okay, I'm there.
forget European.
Right.
They're quick off the block,
Oh, you don't see me?
and they
No.
got monster engines and cutting edge tech. Ferrari, Porsche,
I see the
Aston
blue
Martin, European
dot on the
cars
map,
are
but-
plenty dangerous.
You should have an invitation now. It said you declined again.
Yeah, I've accepted the invitation. That's weird. I don't see you, though.
No, I think it has the same problem. Let's see.
We're gonna try again?
Yeah, we can try another event, maybe that works. I think they're still angry because you entered the parking garage with the
Maybe,
plane.
yeah, maybe with the airplane, yeah.
So now they
I shouldn't
refuse this
have
mission
done
or not?
that. Alright, let's see. Maybe Detroit Interstate?
Destroyed interstate.
Destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm already there.
Careful too.
You're going up against classic American muscle cars from the 70s, and you're doing it on
see
their home
something.
stomping grounds. These cars are legends.
I don't
Beat 'em,
see.
you're gonna have to flex some.
Ah, there
serious
you are.
muscle.
Yay! Finally. All right.
If this parking garage, you're still allowed somehow.
This one we haven't violated with an airplane yet. I think this side is the starting line. Here we go. Right, let's do this.
What's our objective, by the way?
Crush everybody.
That's always the
Crush,
objective.
kill, and
reach top
destroy.
three. It was your turn to carry me, right?
What are we? Sorry.
Top 3.
Yeah, top 3. Yeah. Usually, it's like same like every race. Oh,
I'm just finding my way through.
oh wow. They're actually ramming me, these guys.
Yeah, that's also kind of what I did to them. It's a crazy green car.
Bye bye. Oh.
Oh, I'm doing the same. I was just following you.
Don't
It
follow
worked.
the leader. Don't do that. Doesn't end well. Well, luckily again, these cars don't really take any damage. If they would, we would have restarted. Oh, drifting. Would you
No, sorry.
please?
Oh, can I go there? Can I go there? Yep, I can go there.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
I cannot go there.
I crashed.
I took the wrong way. How do I get back?
We both did. We're fucked. Checkpoint missed.
Okay, I'm going back to the checkpoint.
Oh my god. You have to go back.
Okay, here's the checkpoint. And now I do a quick turn. Got the checkpoint. And
Oh
I
my
have to turn
God.
around.
Hello.
Oh, we're so gonna fill this. Okay, let's try again.
Well, let's see how bad the rubber banding in
Yeah.
this game really is. Because, to be honest, if these guys were just racing, there's no way we would be able to catch up to them, right?
Are we now? I'm not too sure.
But if
about
these
this.
guys like stopped for a coffee break now,
They're just going to
You know.
Starbucks now.
yeah, probably. Let's see what we can do. That would be hilarious if we could still catch them. Like, very unrealistic, but hilarious nonetheless.
I think we might even be able to. I can see them on the GPS.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, we got this
Just
kind of
doing
corner
this in
again.
Need for Speed style.
Side scraping. Vroom vroom. Oh. Now I'm following your bad lead. Are we actually catching them? Are we
Yeah.
gonna do this?
We're getting somewhat closer. But it's only 15% left. I'm not sure if we can actually make that.
This is where we dropped off last time.
Yep.
Wow,
Okay,
we actually,
I
we're
got
actually
one.
catching someone. Oh my god. Oh! That was a bit. I just plowed straight into a corner there.
Oops, I took the wrong way again. No!
Are you
I
kidding
saw
me?
a car to the
Oh,
right,
dude!
so I thought I had to go
I was
right.
following you!
I should have gone left.
Oh my god! I finished!
We might have actually been able to make it until I took the wrong turn. Oh man. In real life I'm actually better at following GPS, but
Yeah.
in this game it's really hard.
Yeah, that's true. Oh
I
my
really
God.
need to spoken navigation. Should we try again?
Yeah, we could try one more. Because that one was terrible.
That was really bad.
I don't know how. Do we just restart, reset at that point, or?
I think we just have to drive back to the entrance.
Yeah, sure. You drive. I'm already there.
Just teleported. Oh. Speed trap. Nice.
Ah, cool.
Ah! Too slow.
You failed that as well. Oh my god.
My girlfriend never tells me I'm too slow when passing a speed trap.
Yeah, that's one way to go.
Let's try again.
Where you
Passing
at?
that speed trap.
I don't see you.
Again, too slow. Even slower, actually. Okay, let's just go to the race instead of the speed
I'm
trap.
kind of waiting for you, dude.
Too slow for the speed trap. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's indeed embarrassing.
Alright, finally, here he is.
You're going up against classic American muscle cars from the 70s, and you're doing it on their home stomping grounds. These cars are legends. To beat them, you're gonna have to flex some serious muscle of your own.
Dude!
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Just getting there like crazy.
Whoops. Alright, let's do this. One more time.
Okay, now we know how to drive this part.
You would think, right? You would think.
We know the circuit now. Easy game. Just finding my way.
Yeah. Get out my way. Alright, I'm right behind you.
That's a
I
crazy
said I'm
green
right
car
behind
again.
you.
Why are you so fast? How many upgrades do you have?
You're probably catching up to me soon anyway. By the way, don't follow me. It didn't work out last time.
I'm just taking some distance so I don't make the same mistakes. So I
Very
can
good.
just learn from yours.
Very good. Right, so this is a lot safer.
This is, yeah, this is the part where we fucked up in the previous one.
Oh, yep.
Sorry about that. I forgot to put on my blinkers.
Yeah, that's like really bad.
And I'm not even driving a
You
BMW.
should learn to drive. I was about to go right there as well. That's where we went wrong last time with the finish. Oh crap, man.
I know we're doing good. We got the hang of it. And now I'm watching the GPS.
Okay.
I was just checking out the GPS if we were going the right way, and they flew in front
well
of me.
done. Oh crap, I was watching something else. Defensive driving! Defensive driving!
We might actually win this one.
We might. If we don't
We're not
screw up
taking
this
the wrong
time.
exit.
Yep. Left, remember? Left. Left.
Yep, left.
Don't go right.
Yeah, we got it.
Woo! Finally.
Do we get more points if we both?
I don't know.
Clear stuff
I
in?
actually think we get the same amount of points by the look of it. Yep. Oh, wait a minute.
some
I need
loot.
to pick up my loot. Actually, the loot's like, what the hell? It's like somewhere I can't reach it. Okay, I'll still pick it up.
Nice. Performance upgrades. I've got a new gearbox.
Yeah, you probably wore that last one out.
New motor core. New suspension.
Actually, didn't get that much upgrades now. Right. What's up with the chat?
Like a pinball machine through the corners. Definitely.
Like I said, it's just lucky that these cars don't take damage, because if they would, damn, man.
Yeah, we were really going full Need for Speed style.
Exactly.
I still want to have that speed trap, by the way. Let's see if
Right.
I can get it.
Try it.
I need 210 kilometers an hour.
Boost. Use A.
Yeah, first I'm
Was it?
just turning around.
Use A.
Yeah, first I need to accelerate, and then when I'm almost at top speed, I need to boost.
Pretty much.
Oh, car. Oh, car. No, 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 no.
Ah, failed.
Still not fast enough. It's so hard.
Oh my god, where is that?
I think if you come from the other side, it might be easier.
Oh, there it is.
Now I'm gonna make it. You actually made it at once?
Yeah, 215.
I failed 3 times.
I think my car's just better, man.
Probably. Do I have it? Do I have it? Oh yeah! 211.1! Finally!
Took you long enough. I can try again. Let's see. Let's do it together. Let's see who's faster. Let's start from maybe here or something.
I think your top speed might be a bit high.
I don't know actually. Alright, okay. So make sure we need to wait until the boost bar is completely reset and full.
Yep, let's go.
Oh no, mine
Oh,
is.
you're still
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
charging.
Okay. Let's go. Yes.
The car just bumped into us.
I know. How rude. Oh, there's a person in the road.
I'm just slipstreaming you.
213.
I was like right on your back and I got 2-4.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. How does that happen? How? Just how? I don't know. Okay, so this one should even make me a bit faster. I just got an upgrade as well. Where are you? Did you reset already to where we started last time?
No, I'm driving there now.
Okay.
Just slowly passing the speed trap.
Making sure not to be speeding. I'm ready.
Hi.
Could you see the fear in the face of the guy behind the wheel? Like, what are you doing? Right, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that speed. We're still going faster and faster.
213.9.
Ah, 213.6. There, you finally beat me.
Yeah, but I really needed your slipstream to reach that speed. I think your car is a little bit faster.
Yeah, maybe. Is there, like, wait, you can see, right, in your screen?
Yeah, I
when
think you can.
Let's see.
Um,
Vehicles. What is your top speed of your vehicle?
let me see.
What?
280. Oh,
280.
mine should be a lot higher.
Yeah, but
you have
my-
more brake horsepower,
Yes.
so you might accelerate.
Yeah.
And your car is from 2017, and mine from 1993.
Yeah, that's, you know, there's some difference there. Anyway, I think we're gonna end this stream pretty much. Next week, by the way, remember this is a weekly stream, so every Wednesday we'll be there. Maybe Mr. Hardware Mike might join. I don't know.
Or the new guy.
Yeah, actually. But actually, we're hoping that maybe somebody else can join, like an expert, because I'm just gonna show you a little bit and tease something that we're gonna show you next week. So I got something here, a brand new graphics card that we're kind of excited to show you guys, but we're gonna be showing you a bit more about it next week. But just look at that. Some brand new beastly graphics. So be sure, if you want to know more about this card, tune in next week, Wednesday, same time, so around 4 o'clock European time, I think 6 a.m., like really early for US. But be sure to check in, and we'll have some more information about the graphics card. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know what you think about this kind of stream. We hope you have some good advice if you want to play the Crew 2. We had a lot of fun in it.
Yeah.
The game looks gorgeous and it runs great on the hardware. So,
but we still want that frame cap to be removed.
yeah.
This will be even better at 144 FPS.
Exactly. If there's anything we can ask for to the developer, is please just remove that 60 FPS frame cap. We want to see what this game is like on 144 Hz, because our hardware is definitely up to the task.
That would be so smooth.
At least give us the opportunity.
Especially
to do
imagine the flying in that game at 144.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
We're out of here.
See you next
See
week.
you next week.
Bye.